Hey guys, I'm just sitting down. I just do my skincare and real life, right? I have never in my life, I don't know if you guys can see, but I have like super dark circles under my eyes. And I'm not a person who ever has that, like ever. It's the stress I'm going through. Like it's starting to physically show up in my body. Oh my God, I was like, oh God, it looks like I have two black eyes. But no, it's just extreme dark circles. And it's not like a genetic thing. I do everything I possibly can, and I never have it like this bad. And I just I can't believe it. I'm in my bedroom. I'm gonna do some makeup. I've decided that I'm not going to sit and be miserable today like yesterday. And I have content to make. I still have things to do. It'll get my mind off of everything. But I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. I'm dizzy. I'm losing weight like crazy. I haven't been able to eat in 2 days because of stress, like actually 2 days. And I just forgot about it. It wasn't on purpose. Yesterday I was just so sick. Oh, I forgot to, oh no, there's nothing in there. No. So stressed and anxious. Cooked food, made everything for the kids. And I was like, I just can't, it's going to make me nauseous. Have you ever been like that? It's just not a good feeling. And today I'm like, oh, I'm really feeling dizzy. When's the last time I ate? So I hurried up and ate a little piece of lunch meat just so my blood sugar would go up, and drink some water because I know I'm dehydrated. I'm just not taking care of myself. And with all the stuff that's going on with me, with my lung and everything, I really need to be taking better care of myself. I've been sleeping in my makeup. Who am I? This is not who I am. Ew. It's just disgusting. So it's just, I don't think I've ever been this stressed out. How many times am I going to say stress? Anyway, so I just thought I'd get on and chit chat with you guys while I got ready and show you guys my dark circles. I'm also breaking out from sleeping in my makeup because I've been so just at the end of the day that I just can't even wash my face. If you know me long enough or been watching long enough, that is not who I am at all. And I'm coming to a crossroads in my life right now where I really need to make a huge change, or something is going to give, and it's going to be my health if I just continue. Also, yesterday was the last day of my prednisone, and when you take something for a little while, you're like, oh yeah, well, feeling better, whatever. And didn't have it today, and I feel a little bit of that dry cough creeping back up on me. But no cough and cold medicine at least, which is good. Usually I do my eyeshadow first, but we're just gonna cover up this face. I cannot look at these dark circles anymore. Oh my gosh. The only good thing about stress is the weight loss. But I feel anytime you lose weight being sick or from stress, the minute you even look at food, it's hey, 20 pounds here. Not really, but you know what I mean? 5 pounds. I just can't eat. I can't even think about it. Ugh. I know I have to though. So I was thinking maybe today, I would make a vegetable soup, or a chicken noodle vegetable soup. My grandma always used to have a pot of soup going in the winter, and the whole house smelled fragrant, and I was oh, the nostalgia, maybe that'll be good for me to get the nutrients, and it'll be kind of fun. I haven't made a whole lot of soups. I'm a chili girl. I love chili, but I don't consider that a soup. By the way, I hate this foundation. I used to really love it. I hate it now. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. It's very reasonably priced. I think that's why a lot of people really like it, and it does do a decent job. But after you've used NARS foundation, is there another foundation out there besides Estee Lauder Double Wear? But I use that for so many years. I'm not ready to go back to it yet. But this is what I have. I need a spray tan. Bitch, you're okay, don't look at me right now and don't judge me for right this second, but I'm a beautiful girl. Say what you want and call me full of myself, but I am a beautiful girl. And I'm a very talented girl. And I'm sick and tired of feeling like a loser. Like an ugly, fat, disgusting, non-talented, nobody loves you type of fucking loser. And I don't say like, I know that sounds like, oh my God, poor you or whatever, but when people tell you things and like are shitty to you, we're gonna really kick this on today. Apparently, I forget how thick this shit is. You start to believe it, and it's like, okay, you know. It's funny, like I'll read my TikToks and someone will say queen, you know, whatever, and you're like, oh, you feel like really good, and then someone's like, oh, you're the epitome of fake or whatever, and it's like, oh, that's cute in my hair. And you just like, even though you don't want the negativity to affect you, like it does. It really creeps up. But fuck it, right? We all have shit. You have to surround yourself with good vibes. It's like, I try not to read any of the comments. And I won't go and do like a thread and read the comments. But like on your feed on TikTok, it just kind of shows you like the most recent. This is a look, huh? It looks better than my fucking dark circles. Oh my gosh. Things are just like, I kind of noticed my circles were really bad when I was putting on my concealer the other day. And like with the wet sponge, sometimes it'll seep like through to the bottom of your skin or whatever if you press too hard. And I was like, why does it look like I'm bruised? I really thought maybe I did something to myself and I was bruised, but no, it's definitely stress. What am I gonna do, you guys? What am I gonna do? Wish I could just tell you. I already know the advice people would give me though, and I think that's the hard thing is like people would definitely tell me things I probably don't want to hear. But it goes back to my like whole, didn't I tell you guys yesterday that I was going to give you some advice that I probably wasn't going to take? And that was to open up your eyes and just like deal with shit. And today I'm just so like stressed the fuck out that and anxious that I feel like I can't even move. And so for me to like throw in a couple loads of laundry, get some appointments and things done and deal with some work stuff and put makeup on is like fucking huge on a day where you just like really, I got fucking foundation. I can't even, on a day when you just feel like I'm like physically sick. Like I could throw up at any moment from stress. Oh my gosh. Never used to be me. Why do I like allow this? Okay. So, ooh, it smells so good, but like, I don't know. I don't know if this actually works. Do you guys use any like sprays that help, like setting sprays? I feel like nothing really like helps. It's just like an extra step, an extra product where you feel like bougie. And I don't feel like it helps. Like, I feel like I look super oily. I'm also sick of wearing the same makeup all the time too. I don't like to waste stuff, so I like use it till it's dead. But I've hit pan. This is my Tarte. Okay, I use these colors, you can tell. And like, it's like done pretty much. I need new eyeshadows. But I always just kind of do the basic natural eye. Also, when you're like in your 30s, crazy colors, it might be fun every once in a while, but like, no, not really. Not really a look. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry it's not more like positive on this channel. Like usually I'm like fun, loving, easygoing, like friend to hang out with. That's like who I am. I'm like silly and fun and wild and just like a blast to be around. I know it sounds like big-headed to give myself all these compliments, but like I am not that lately. Like lately I'm just like, I don't want to deal with anything. I don't want to look at people. I feel pessimistic. And I don't want to bring that vibe on my channel because I know a lot of people go to YouTube to try to get away from their own problems. And I just feel like I can't like lie to you and be like, okay, today guys, we're gonna be baking chocolate chip cookies or whatever. And when I do that, it's not fake, it's actually genuine. And you know that because I'm on here bitching half the time anyway. So when I do have a moment like that, it's also real. I don't know, I'm not happy. I'm just not happy right now. I'm not feeling good and just like, I think it's mostly stress though. Like seriously. Ugh. Anyway, I always like go back in and touch up my shadow once I have the rest of my makeup on because I don't know how like dark I want it to be. It would also probably help if I didn't put on, like, I always do eyeliner and then I put like a little bit of black shadow under it just to kind of give me that like darker Egyptian vibe. With these dark circles, honey, I really don't think I need that right now. I just need to get pretty, put on something that makes me feel sexy, take a bunch of pictures, post them to my social media with badass bitch quotes, and do some TikToks. I feel like I get more support from my followers right now than like isn't it sad? I get more support from my followers, more love. Oh. Bo went back to work today. He had a couple of days off for weather, so he's back. And it's just me and the kiddos. So I thought I'd maybe bake them chocolate chip cookies just because they've been feeling kind of blah with just, you know, like the winter shit. You can't go outside anywhere, can't do anything. Everything's like closed. Everybody's sick. So it's like, it really does a lot for your mood, you know. It's kind of the same place we were in last year where they were stuck home with COVID. Oh, it's so hard to do my makeup today. I feel like I used to be so good at it too. I used to really take my time and like get into it. And now I'm just like, slap it on, go, slap it on and go. I try to simplify as much as I can these days with it because unless I have somewhere special to go or get really excited for an occasion, which I haven't had that in a while, like fuck it, right? I just do, what do people call it? The quick 20-minute look. This is the worst shit on the planet. This Urban Decay setting powder, it's fucking terrible. It makes you look patchy as fuck. But again, I bought it and I'm gonna use it. So patchy, here I come. I mainly get oily right in my eyebrow area. Okay, my eyebrows. Huge thing. People keep like, oh my God, what's wrong with your brows? Shut the fuck up. I had microblading done like a little over a year ago, and I need a touch up, okay? That's why it's like fading out, but I love it. It was probably one of the best things I've done because my brows were like non-existent. And I'm not using any fancy shit. I'm not spending any fucking time on them, okay? So I'm taking a little bit of black shadow and I'm just filling the fuckers in because fuck it. Because it's weird, right? To like be like that. It's a tattoo, you know what I mean? So like, of course it's gonna fade out, especially when it's getting sunlight and whatever else, so. Oh, I wish I could just take a pill and forget my stress. Or like have things magically like get better for me. Something is definitely gotta get, but I'm so blind I have to get like up close and personal with you guys. So weird. Okay, this year I went back to the eye doctor because I haven't been to the eye doctor in like years. I just like had my glasses and only needed them for certain things. And I thought, you know what? Let's go. And he told me that they got better. Like my eyes they had corrected themselves to get better. Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh, one of my hair extensions fell. Gotta get my hair redone, my nails done. I'll feel on. Oh, throw on a pair of heels and walk out the fucking door and remember that I'm the badass bitch everyone else thinks I am and do the goddamn thing. As I spill water down my shirt. Oh my God, I'm not editing that out either. That's just fucking life. Okay. Anyway, so I got new glasses, and I only need them for night driving. I was like, whoa, because I used to really need, and like TV, like whatever, but I used to feel like I needed them all the time, and I don't. I didn't know that in your old age, your eyes could correct themselves. I just thought things like just continuously got worse for you physically, you know? At least I have that going for me. No, I know in the end everything is going to be like better than, well, definitely better than it is now, and everything's going to be like great. I just don't know why I deal with the things I deal with. And I've never been that girl. I've always been that like friend who, if you don't stick up for yourself, I'm going to stick up for you, especially if we're like really close. If we're not really close, like I'll like have a conversation and be decent about it with you. But like am like, I'm one of those people now that I used to give advice to. And I was so confident and so just out there and like the life of the party for everything. And it's just amazing how a certain situation can totally drain and suck the life out of you, where you just are not not even like yourself anymore. Like you don't even recognize yourself. And it's like, why? And I feel like other people struggle and everything, and you try to be like the best you can. But when you just get like essentially shit on all the time because somebody else doesn't feel good, you're just like, at the end of the day, you also have mental health, right? And you need to take care of yourself, and it sucks to be shit on. It just sucks to be shit on all the time. Not all the time, but like, you know, just sucks to be shit on in general. Like it just fucking sucks, and it's not okay. And I feel like it's been a roller coaster of emotions for a while, just with things. And a lot of that is dealing with mental health struggles, not necessarily for me, but now it's like causing my mental health to go. I'm not even eating. So, you know what? Yesterday when I did this makeup look, I used this. I don't like that. I love Marc Jacobs. Like it makes me sad. This I got at, it's like all messy here. I got at, like Marc Jacobs is expensive. I got this at TJ Maxx. I love this bronzer. And when I'm a badass bitch, okay, I'll bronze and tan like I'm going to be tonight. That would be the color I'd use. But this is like the lighter color that you can never see on me when I'm like normal. I think the stress is taking the pigment out of my skin too. So I guess I'm going to use this one because it's like all I have. But, okay, I'm not going to do it now because I feel like I would really fuck it up. But I was just watching one of Jeffree Star's videos, and he did his contour like this. And it looked awesome, like with his cheekbones. And I want to try it so bad, but in everything they taught me at Lancome, like if you go down here, you look like you have like a shadow of like a beard and like, is that like cool? But like, you know, I have good cheekbones, but it's like, I don't know, should we try it? I don't know. I'm like scared too, because I don't like the way my bronzer has been, like my contour has been looking. Oh, fuck it. Let's make it full. Okay. It's like this. And it like really like chiseled him, you know? He's the king of makeup. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, but it went like all the way down, and like that is a big, huge makeup no-no. But if the king does it, then must be okay. It's only makeup, right? Only the people at Festival Foods have to see me look a fool, and my kids. Jazzy's been super into makeup lately. She's got just the cutest style. I need to spend more time with her doing that kind of stuff. It doesn't help I'm doing this in essentially like a big black room, like in Beetlejuice. My life is one big dark room. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've watched it. Favorite movie ever. It's hard to believe Michael Keaton is Beetlejuice. Like when you look at him out of character, it's like, no way. There's no way that's the same. All right, are we looking nuts? I usually just do like right here and stop. Or like I've been kind of bringing it up into my, because I don't do blush. Blush on me is just like, So I bring it up into my cheeks. I need to just go and have like somebody at Ulta just like do whatever they want to do and let somebody else be creative and see if I like it, because I haven't done that in so long. And because I used to do makeup, I'm like, now I can do my own. I don't, but that's kind of just fun sometimes. Although everybody's like 19, and I remember being like starting out and doing my job. You kind of have to fake it till you make it. Like when you're at Dillard's and when you're spending huge amounts of money, you actually want to know what's in things. And I remember like being so nervous, like, oh my God, I don't know exactly what's in the skincare. So I'd like read the box and obviously like educate myself as much as I could and ask questions. But sometimes people are like really, really, like they know their shit. And then you're like, you know what I mean? And so people would buy things and I actually didn't know 100% what was in it, And I remember a few months ago, I was at Ulta and like I told you guys, Chanel has cheapened themselves by putting Chanel in Ulta. Like Ulta, one side is great. Then the other side is like, Revlon, which there's nothing wrong with Revlon, but I don't think these two should ever merge. Anyway, whatever. So she was like, I was asking about fragrance because my skin I'll get a rash or like, it's just really sensitive. And she's like, I think it's from a flower. And I was like, never mind. Awesome. Thank you for your help. No shit, it's from a flower. Literally, this whole thing is from, like, their whole new line is based off of some plant or whatever. So it's like, okay, thank you. I always want to be bougie and wear like Chanel skincare, but I told you it breaks me out, so we don't do that. My hair a lot of my extensions fell out just because it's like time. Thankfully, they're all here and in good shape, so I'm gonna get that fixed, I think, on Monday. And I'll be feeling a lot better about myself. I just need to like, that health transformation I was telling you guys? It's like, you know what? I don't feel like eating because I'm literally sick. But I can't talk to you and put this on. Maybe I should just do like the foods for that because it's like really light and airy and whatever. And I can't even bring myself to eat like a fucking like protein bar. I can't even do that. I'm all over the place right now. I miss my friends. I haven't like had a girls' day, like just a girls' day out in 2 years. 2 years. Probably over 2 years. Because I don't live close to anybody. Now, how would you feel if you couldn't see your friends for 2 years plus? Like hardly any phone calls because everybody's so busy, and like you get, I got married and I feel like, you just get busy, but fuck, like there's no trace of like who the fun loving person that unless you go to my TikTok, then it's like, you can see a glimpse of like happy me. See, I'm still having a little bit of a hard time clearing my throat. Boy, does this like virus linger. See my eyelashes finally, after months of not having fake ones on. Like, I'm not talking about the strip ones. I'm talking about like I had extensions. Like, they're finally growing again. Like, my lashes used to always be like, whoom. And then I like tried to fuck up a good thing by putting on extensions that you couldn't even tell I had on, but were like so goddamn expensive. And now they're like finally, ooh, see? Now they're like finally back. Okay. Do you guys, anyone watch Rylan Adams and Shane Dawson? They live in California, right? Long story short. I'm sure most of you already know, unless you live under a rock. They lived in California and they were fucking miserable. And you could like, they didn't really know they were miserable, but they like, you could just tell that when they moved to Colorado, they were like super, super, super happy. Everything was different. The vibe was different on their videos. that is gonna be me when I finally like figure out this mess. Like, you're gonna notice a totally different me. And if I am, bitch, if you see me in 6 months sitting here bitching about my current situation, like, I can't get into details. It's not just like the most obvious thing you think either. Fucking come and slap me, please. Or like, not literally, write in the comments in 6 months that I need to come back to this video, and I promise myself that things will get better and I do something about it. Okay? Do that for me, please, because I don't have like a friend to be like, hey, bitch, listen. Also, don't share. I feel like when I get really like traumatized or whatever, I don't reach out to people. Like, I have plenty of people I could reach out to. I just don't, because one, I don't want to be a burden. Is this weird to put mascara on camera? I'm like, I don't reach out in person, and I feel like I can always handle it. But lately, man, I just feel like I can't. And I don't trust my feelings with most people. But I feel like I'm literally going insane. Like, I'm literally like, I'm not quite used to, I don't like it at all. I need to take like a mental break and shut my phone off. I kind of today just want to shut my phone off for like the whole day. But I have work things I have to do, and I just don't want to deal with people. You ever get like that? Like, I feel like I retract and I just like cut the world off for a while, and with like my stuff I can't do that, but I want to so bad. Just like cut everybody, like literally everybody besides my kids off for like 48 hours and not even deal. I need that break. Don't think that's gonna happen. Never thought this was gonna be my life, you guys. Never in a million fucking years did I think that this current shithole feeling I have was gonna be my life. And I have no problem telling you guys that. I have nothing to hide there. The devil is dressed up in wrapping paper. Makes things look real good. Ew, did I just get religious? No offense to anybody who loves religion. I am my own, like, I'm not my own religion, oh my gosh. I'm spiritual, but like, I love whatever you love for you, and I don't judge you, and I expect the same out of you guys. Just, it's true though, right? Not everything that like you think looks good is good. It's with like everything. Like social media, a lot of people are like, oh, you must like, oh, your job, whatever, it looks so like glamorous, and you get all these things. It's like, yeah, but do you know the pressure and stress of trying to look good and make sure you get your words out right, and, you know, act and do whatever you need to do to like make things perfect for it? People think it's just easy and I'm just getting things sent and just doing things. It's not like that at all. It's work. It's actual work. I'm not complaining. I absolutely love it. But it's like, people are like, oh, you know what really pisses me off? I have people I run into, right? People I don't even know, or people on Facebook who will message me and they'll be like, hey, I would love to work with XYZ brand. Do you think maybe you could like get me in? And it's like, I feel like when people do that, they're like shitting on your work, because what am I supposed to do? Be like, yeah, let me just call Dave in HR and get you on that list. Like I just signed up for some newsletter and my name just got pulled out of the lucky hat or something. No. I actually worked really hard to get where I am to do that. It's like, oh, people just drive me insane. And I know nobody has any like ill will, or they're not trying to, but it's like common sense apparently was not instilled in everybody. You see how I was just kind of like going, I don't know why I don't do this in the beginning. I think it's because the darker looks absolutely insane when you have nothing else on. I've been doing more like natural, but I think today I'm going to do the Sleepy Droop, because pouty is definitely the vibe today. You guys, I need someone to just come and take my phone away. Take it away. I don't need to be texting or like, you know, when you get in your feelings about something and then you look like I puke at the thought of looking and rereading my text. Like when you're vulnerable and you like say how you feel or like you write your feelings down or whatever, and then it's just like, ew, you look desperate and stupid. Like, how could you ever let yourself come across as like having feelings? Now, isn't that sad? Isn't it sad that we live in a society where having feelings and being vulnerable is looked at as a weakness? Pretty fucking sad. And it's sad that I have that expectation for myself. Also, this is my favorite brush. And I got it in a BoxyCharm with, it's Love Me, I think. You won't be able to find it because the Lord knows I can't. And I need a new one. It's like coming apart. You should be like, with people that you're close to, you should be able to be open and honest and vulnerable about your feelings and not feel like you look like a sad sap of fucking desperation. And not that, I just feel like I'm not like that. I'm really cold. Not that that's a good thing either, but I'm really, really good at like disclosing my feelings when I need to, whatever. And lately I'm just like boom, 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 like all over the place because like I said, something has to give. So, I mean, I feel like you can never have too much bronzer. That's probably why it looks so funny in my, like I get in the sunlight and I'm like, whoa, wowza. Because I'm literally sitting here in a dark room, just caking this shit on, bringing some life back into my bones. I have got to start eating, like forcing myself. I think that vegetable soup will be good. Be good for my throat too, probably. Also, I've been sleeping like terrible lately, like just like my body. Like when you're stressed up, you just like sleep in like tense ways. And my spine is so like jammed that I'm having like tingling all over my body and I can feel it in my back. Like it's my back causing it. Girl, is it going to be the hospital or the insane asylum? Both a very nice getaway. Just kidding. Ugh, even water is making me sick. Okay. Well, I'm sorry this wasn't more positive. I wish I had more positive things to tell you. However, I feel like a breakthrough is coming. I feel like I no longer can lie to myself. And like, it's just like a cycle to kind of keep doing the normal things. And my like cycle where we usually just get like busy and like I am right now doing whatever, I can forget about it and move on and like pretend. And my mind is not letting me do that. My mind is like alert, alert, alert. It's time to, you need to change something. And I don't want to hear it and I don't want it to be like true, but I think it's just my reality. And you know what? In the end, it's always best, right? It's always best because I could not be more fucking miserable than I am right in this moment. So why feel bad about that, right? Like life is life. Shit happens. It is what it is. So, didn't I just say I wasn't going to do this? It's just like habit. We're fucking doing it. I look like I have black eyes. I have black eyes. Oh my God. So my fucking stepdad, right? Total loser. Well, not one of them. The other one. Anyway, he used to make me fucking play sports. And I'm not like, I don't want to play fucking sports, okay? Like, I have nothing against sports, but I'm not like, no. I'm like a dance team sort of person. Like, you know, I like that kind of thing. He made me play softball because he was like, I don't know if he was like semi-pro or whatever the fuck he was when he was younger before his knee blew out. But he used to be like really good, right? So anyway, he'd make me do something and I didn't really have a choice. He made me fucking do softball. And I was pitcher. God knows why. I was like short, no experience, and pitcher's like a big fucking deal. So like I had one really good game. I'll never forget it because I kept throwing them and people were like, oh my God, you're doing so good. And like, you never forget those moments. Like when you're actually like performing good, it makes you feel so good to have that team like support or whatever. But one fucking day, the sun was just like setting just right where it was just in my eyes. And I was like this with the glove trying to catch it. right before my aunt's fucking wedding, and I had 2 huge black eyes. I got hit right here, 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 and it was like bad. They had to cut, it was 12 too. They had to put a bunch of makeup on me. That's what I feel like with my, you can still see the discoloration. Look at how fucking bad it is. Ew. What happened to hot girl winter? We're bringing it back, okay? Anyway, enough of that. I'm gonna get ready off camera, and then you'll probably see like whatever else I do tomorrow if I do anything. So this is already 35 minutes of me bitching and moaning, complaining about my sad, sappy fucking situation, and that's pathetic. We're not doing that anymore. Stop it. Stop. We need positivity, love, encouragement, support, and God always, here we go again. God does, or whoever, whatever you believe in, give you what you need, even if it's in like the form of something you wouldn't even like expect. And that's the beauty of life. It's just a motherfucking roller coaster. And damn, do we live a good thrill. So, all right. I love you guys. Thanks for listening to me bitch again. And I will see you all in the next one. Hopefully a lot happier.